Hi, you guys. Let me get this light out of my face. That's my magnifier so I can see what I'm doing. And all you guys out there that can see what I'm doing, can see that, hey, I'm still Gordy, I'm still alive, and I'm fine. And I don't plan on dying. But I think I'm going to break some laws here. Because I think maybe doing your will online might be legal. Because it's filmed, at least. I don't know, it's kind of a funny thing to do, but Karina, in all my life, I think you're one of the only people that understand what I really mean by what I say. You know? Say what you mean and mean what you say, and I've always lived my life that way. When I told you I loved you, I loved you. When I told your mom I loved her, I loved her. And none of that's changed. Nothing about me has changed. I used to do it all with songs. It's kind of awkward with words, but nowadays, words are pretty simple for me because I kind of understand myself a little more. You know, it goes with getting old. Before I'd be embarrassed to say some of the stuff I'm going to say. But I'm not embarrassed no more. I mean, how could I be? I've had my friends wash my balls and wipe my ass. I've been humiliated as worse as you could ever get. And I knew they were my friends and they were doing it because they loved me. You know? And it's a rare thing, you know, for a guy to have in his life. God, I don't understand why this side of the beard grows over here, the other side over here, this grows and this don't grow, so I look like I'm sitting sideways all the time. But, hey, if I go, you know, I want you to have everything I got. Everything in my house, and my mortgage. It's a lot of money every month. But it's so well worth it. You know, I don't plan on going for many years as I can survive. But when I'm done, I want you to have it. Because I think you understand the heart of me. The rest of my family, they haven't got a clue. They think I'm crazy. Because I say what I mean and mean what I say. I always do, always will, always have. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it is. You know, my love is, once it's given, it's already got. It's got me, because I said it. I gotta lighten this up a little bit. Remember old Heidi Ho I was telling you about? You never got to know about the end of her. We were in Rat City, you know, that's White Center. You were in that area. I don't know if you remember the name of what the locals called it, Rat City, but Heidi never liked Rat City after being on the ranch. And when I pulled up there to visit my cousin, she decided she was going home. You know how stubborn that dog was, and she always knew where home was, and so she left Rat City, and I only left her in Old Gray for 15 minutes, and then I was back, and she was gone. I looked for her. I mean, I put posters all the way from Rat City to Ellensburg. And I found out from a lot of people that she was seen crossing the floating bridge because it was all snowy and icy and stuff. There was all kinds of wreck. There was all kinds of cops up there, and I put out all these flyers. Well, the cops came up with a flyer of her crossing the bridge. She was headed home, and she'd always aimed for home. But she was 20 years old. There was 24 foot of snow on top of the pass, you know. North Bend, somebody called me and said they seen her, you know, and fed her and stuff. This restaurant there in North Bend. And they said she looked sad and tired. And then she went the rest of the way up the pass, and the guy at the service station on top of the pass, because I used to work up there, she knew him, he knew her. He seen her. And she never did make it home. She died probably close to where she was born. She was always mad at me because I always told her I'd skin her and make a vest out of her hide because she had that beautiful look about her, you know. So she probably didn't want to be a vest. So she probably went back to where she was born. Laid down and did her duty. Lived her life, and that was the end of hidey hole. You deserve to know that. It's kind of a sad note, but all of us got to go through that. I mean, life is just a moment in time. We all go through it. We all got to live through it. We all got to live and die. I mean, it's all the same responsibility, living as much as dying. Yeah, there's nothing to be scared of. It's just the process of what's going on. And what's going on has always been real to me. And everything I've always said has always been real to me, because I don't pull nobody's legs. You know, I'll joke with them and stuff like that, but nothing that means anything. I never said anything to anybody that meant anything that I never followed through on, ever. I never will. You know, the cops, they took my driver's license away and wouldn't even let me go to court. And I know there's no law in this country that says you gotta go to court, but the law only applies to us. It doesn't. Without a mouthpiece, a lawyer, if you don't have any money, and they say, oh, you get a free lawyer. Well, the free lawyer I ever got, first thing he said is go take an alcohol evaluation. Hey, I know I drink, and I know I'm a drunk, but I ain't no fucking alcoholic. I drink because it makes my body feel the way I want my body to feel. Just like pot, just like mushrooms, just like eating hash, just like LSD in my younger years. It's been a long time since I took any LSD because I never needed it anymore. I learned everything I could learn off that shit. You know? The government gave it to me. The government gave me vials of free THC. You know, I checked around. The THC could only come from 3 labs in the whole country. And they were all run by the government. When I was down there in Berkeley, they passed it out like candy. They gave me 3 boxes with 5 vials and a little pipe. You put this THC on the inside of this pipe. This was vial, you know, like that stuff you put on cuts, the dabber. Well, you smear it around the inside of this pipe, light the bottom of it, and you got a good THC high. I love the high. I didn't love the people that gave it to me because I didn't, shit, that was the same guys that were framing the Black Panthers and stuff back in those days. Same government that we all vote on and agree with, that believe in. There ain't nothing to believe in about them. None of them say what they mean what they say. The only really conscious of the world is the people out here. The ones that play the songs of the music. Oh, they blacked me out again. I'm probably still here, but oh, I knew I was still here. Maybe that's YouTube telling me it's my term, and they probably won't post this one again, but I tried. And if they don't post it, I'll say it again, Karina. What I got at the end of when I'm not here is yours, because I know you got a big family and can use it. My family's, all they want is money to get whatever they're doing going. And I don't blame them for that. I mean, but what's mine is mine to give. And I give everything I get with heart. Like when I've ever said something, I meant it. And I'll mean it till the day I die. And I think I'll hang up, and the next time you hear me, I'll be playing you a pretty song instead of just talking along here like this. Oh wait, there's another thing. Karina, I'm sorry. I gotta show you something. I asked your kids to send me some of your art and not tell you about it, but this here art is one of yours that you showed the whole world up on YouTube. So I figured that was free. The kids don't have to show me any art. I could have took it off the t-shirt, but I kind of like this one. Okay. So, see this piece of wood? This was the old Martin that I taught you how to play on. It was the old gut string Martin. It done got crushed about 2 weeks after Heidi split. After your mom and I split, and I came over here. First Heidi got hurt, and my old guitar got crushed. And I saved the neck for a lot of years. I tried to get Martin to rebuild it. Tried to get anybody to rebuild it. I had the neck, you know. All these finger calluses on here were years and years of playing. Well, couldn't get nobody to fix it. And my eyes went, and I knew I couldn't do it. Not the way they did it in the old days. Boy, the glue was so hard to take this Martin apart. It sat in the closet for about 15 years, just this neck. And I tried to get it fixed, you know. But somebody gave me one when mine got broke, and it turned out to be a pretty good old guitar. It holds a tune a long time. It seems like all the notes go down together. I mean, the gut strings. I love those D'Angelico. I hate the Flutter, but they sure work on a gut string guitar, and I've always loved my classicals. But okay, back to this. This is a piece of it, and that picture I showed you is another piece of it. And I took it apart, and I took this fretboard, you know. This is where you play the A minors and E minors and the C's and all the upper chords at the end of the neck. And I stole your art. I don't know if you can see it, but I carved it in the backside of it after I cleaned it up. I mean, that glue was hard to get loose. I don't know if you can see this, but it's the same as this. And when I inlay it, I'm going to inlay it with Indian pipestone, turquoise, the ivory up the bridge of the old Martin. I'm taking the frets of the old Martin and I'm going to make a necklace out of them. You know, the guitar has to be something, so I'm going to make a necklace out of it. If I get it done before I die, it's yours.